Hi, welcome to Copenhagen. Thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody is doing well. Today I am having a sneak peek at Leo from Diamond Art Club. If you are new to diamond painting, or maybe you're just thinking about taking diamond painting up as a hobby, you may have been browsing through the internet and have heard of a company called Diamond Art Club. So if you buy a diamond painting from Diamond Art Club, this is the type of box you can expect. White box, has the branding on it, so we have Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. We have diamondartclub.com, which is the website, and Instagram at Diamond Art Club, and Facebook Diamond Art Club. So this is what would arrive on your doorstep. It doesn't come wrapped in plastic and hidden. This is the box that you would expect to see. So inside this box you would expect to find another box like this one. So this is the sort of standard Diamond Art Club inner box. So we have this graphic, again Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. Then we have a square here which tells you it is square drills. If it was round drills it would be a pink circle. And we get a thumbnail. Obviously this isn't Leo. This is one that I reviewed before. But it's just to give you an idea of the box that you would normally expect inside. Again, this is for people who are new and may never have seen anything from Diamond Art Club. Today I am having a sneak peek at Leo, which is a bit different and a lot smaller. So Leo is part of the Lil Diamondz range, which is specifically aimed at kids or people who just want a break from the large diamond paintings. Something nice and easy, bright colours, nice and cheerful, but mainly aimed at kids. So as you can see, it is much smaller than the standard box, and it has round drills as well. So if we have a look at it, we get a thumbnail of what the actual diamond painting looks like. The graphics are custom, so it isn't the basic standard Diamond Art Club box. So we have Leo, and it tells us the size, which is 11 inches by 9 inches, which is 28 centimeters by 23 centimeters, which is a lot smaller than most Diamond Art Club diamond paintings. So obviously Leo is one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and as I said, it's part of the Lil Diamondz range, and it says DIY Diamond Art Kit, round diamonds. All inclusive, see back for contents. So if we turn it over, we get Lil Diamondz, how it works: press, pick, place, and that's it. 3 steps: press, pick, place. Kit contents: premium velvet tarpaulin canvas, colour coded resin diamonds, diamond applicator, comfort grip, multiplacer, 2 wax pads, craft tray, resealable baggies, inventory sheet with pre-cut sticker labels. And then we get the sort of usual warning: choking hazard. Obviously you want to keep this out of the reach of small kids, just in case they decide to swallow the drills. And that's pretty much it. So little custom box for little Leo. So as you can see, it is sealed, so it's wrapped in cellophane to stop any dust getting inside. So we'll remove that first. And there we go. So it also says on the side, unleash your inner artist. So we'll open it up and see what's inside. So as I said, really aimed at kids, to try and get kids interested in diamond painting, which I think is a really good thing. Give them something to work on and something to be proud of when they're finished. So this is what we get. Just check inside the box, tip it up, get in there. Oops, so pulled out one thing and dropped one thing. So the thing I pulled out was the toolkit, and the other thing that fell out was a sticky label. So we may as well talk about the label first. So Diamond Art Club always provide a little sticker with all of their diamond paintings, and this is for people who make logbooks, like physical books, and they can use the stickers as an index and stick it in the book. The other reason or other way that people use these stickers is if they have a few kits and they have boxes stacked up, they can peel the label and stick it on the end of the box, so when you look at your stack you can see what's in each box without having to pull out each diamond painting to see which kit it is. So two reasons, or two ways I should say, that you can use the sticker. On the sticker it has the title, so we have Leo by Viacom, TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, diamond shaped round, and then the size. So it has all the basic details on the sticker. So that is a sticker, nice good quality print. Then we'll have a look at the toolkit. Now, people who have been buying from Diamond Art Club for a long time will remember these kits. This used to be the standard kit. Diamond Art Club have now upgraded the standard kit, but for these Lil Diamondz kits, they have the basic kit. So we have semi-opaque bag, resealable, and then inside we have a blue pen. So this is a standard diamond painting pen. Most companies will provide a pink one. In the Lil Diamondz kits they will be blue, and they have the standard single placer tip, so we have the nylon and then the brass insert. So standard diamond painting pen. To go with the pen we have a Sqidgy. So we get a blue Sqidgy to go with the blue pen, and what these are used for is they slide up onto the pen to where you would hold it, and they make the pen a bit thicker, a bit softer because this is sponge, just more comfortable to hold rather than just the plastic. So the Sqidgy comes as standard. Then we get the tray, is the next thing. So this is different from the standard kits. The standard kits, the trays are a bit different from this, but in these ones we get the tray is a clear tray with little pieces of sparkle. Oh, this one doesn't have sparkle, sorry. It's just a clear tray, and it has a little spout to pour your drills, and it has angled sides. So the thing to remember, if you're new to diamond painting and you get a drill tray and it has these angled sides, just be aware that when you have your tray down, you have your drills in it. When you're diamond painting, if you accidentally touch the edge of the tray, it will flip over, and your drills will go from here to here, which is probably going to be the glue of your diamond painting. So then you have to pick all the drills back off, put them back in the tray again. So once you've done it a few times, you will remember not to touch it. But just a bit of a heads up again for people who are totally new. Hopefully that saves you from accidentally doing it a few times. Just be aware that it will flip if you touch the side. So we get a clear tray. which has the nozzle, so it makes it easier to pour the drills back into bags or containers. Then the next thing is the pink wax. So we get 2 pieces of pink wax, and it is 2 heart shaped. So Diamond Art Club always do heart shaped wax. Most companies do squares or rectangles, some do circles, but Diamond Art Club have always done hearts. So plenty of pink wax for this little diamond painting. You will not use 2 hearts, you won't even use 1. So 2 hearts, then dig deep, and you get a multiplacer. So again, if you're new to diamond painting, a multiplacer fits in the end of the pen, the opposite end from this. So this is called a single placer because we place 1 drill at a time, and then we have the multiplacer, which means you can place more than 1 at a time. I think, don't know if it's printed on it, yes it is, 4. So this is a 4 placer, so you can push this into your pink wax, fill this little trough, and you can pick up 4 drills at a time. So if you have an area of the same colour, a large area, instead of doing 1 at a time, you can do 4 at a time. So it speeds things up. Don't have to use them. Personally, I don't use them at all. I just use the single placer or tweezers and place them 1 at a time. Because for me, it's a relaxation to diamond paint. I listen to music, pop the headphones on, listen to music and diamond paint. So I'm not in any rush, and I just enjoy sitting placing drills. But if you're in a hurry or you just want to try it, you have a multiplacer. And the last but not least, just checking I haven't forgotten anything, is the baggies. The baggies are provided so you have somewhere to store the extra drills that you have at the end. You should end up with spares of all the colours, and rather than throwing them away, you can keep them and you can use them in future kits. If you happen to have a kit in the future that has round drills and you run out of say black 310, DMC code 310, you're working on a kit, you run out, you're maybe 5 drills short. What you can do is go to these bags. When you finish your kit, label, put a sticky label on them, and then write the DMC code so you know exactly which colour they are. 310 is black, so if you're doing the kit in the future, you run out of black, check through your bags, you'll find some 310s, and you can use them in that kit and just finish it. It saves you having to contact the company, tell them that you're missing some drills, and then them having to post them and you having to wait for them. If you keep your spares, you can use them if in that case. The other thing you can do with them is your own little projects. I've seen some people do things like they have like flower pots or candle holders, that sort of thing. And what they do is they put glue on it and they make their own design using their spare drills. So if you're artistic and creative, you could maybe do something like that. So I always count the baggies from the different companies. Diamond Art Club tends to be about 25, so we'll see how many we've got this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So 33 bags, that is quite a few more than normal. So we have 33 bags that we can use to put leftover drills, or you can use them for other things, any small things like maybe buttons or something like that. You can put them in these bags. They're resealable, they're quite thick, so they're handy for storing small things so you don't lose them. So that's the baggies. Put them to the side. Oops, picked up the tray by accident. So that is the toolkit with the Lil Diamondz. It is a more basic kit than the normal kit. It is round drills, and I think that is probably deliberate, because if you get a kit from Diamond Art Club that has square drills, you will get a pair of tweezers that are very sharp, and children and very sharp things don't go well together. So I think that is why we have rounds, just to make everything nice and safe. If you've got young people diamond painting, all they've got is this pen and it isn't sharp. They can't hurt themselves with it, so I think it's a good idea. So we had the baggies, we have the tray with the spout, we have 2 pieces of pink wax, we have the pen, the Sqidgy, the multiplacer, and the bag it came in. Again, you could maybe use this for storing something. It's a resealable bag, more heavy duty. It could come in handy for storing bits and pieces again. So that is the toolkit. Put that to the side, and then we'll have a look at the little bag again. It feels kind of weird unboxing Diamond Art Club diamond paintings that are so small, but it's a good idea. I like it. I like that they've got the idea of maybe getting children interested in doing this. They don't want anything too big and too complicated where they would lose interest. Bright colours, nice and fun. So the bag has Diamond Art Club Do What Makes You Sparkle branded, just like it is in the other kits, and then it is glued. So I don't know if they've changed the glue, because quite a few times when I try and do that, the bag tears. That came off nice and easy. I like that. So you can reseal it. If you take it out, have a look at it and decide, okay, we're going to do it later, put it back in the bag and you can seal it again. So I like that. So take the canvas out, and the canvas is exactly the same as it is on the larger kits. Very, very high quality canvas, very soft, velvety, very pliable, malleable, really, really nice canvas. It has the scalloped edges, and it has it's stitched as well, and that's to stop the canvas from fraying at the edges. So really, really high quality canvas. We'll have a look inside and see what we've got. So we've got the drills, we'll put them to the side, we'll talk about them in a bit. We'll have a look at these pieces of paper. So the first thing we get, as you do in the larger kits, is a thank you leaflet. So we have a thank you for your purchase, a little bit about Diamond Art Club, and then when we open it up, it tells you what's included in your kit in 3 different languages. We have 6 little tips and tricks. So again, if you're new to diamond painting, there'll be some things here that can maybe help. We also get a thank you code, thank you 10, which gives you a 10% discount on your next purchase from Diamond Art Club. So if you do this one and you think, okay, I want to try another one, maybe try one a bit bigger, you can use this code and get a 10% discount, so that's nice. Then inside we get a scan code, and it says take a look here for step-by-step video instructions. So you can actually watch a video and see someone diamond painting. I would definitely recommend that if you are absolutely new. It makes a lot more sense when you can see people diamond painting. I would also recommend if you just go on YouTube and search for diamond painting beginners, diamond painting tips, diamond painting advice, that sort of thing. you'll pick up a lot of information before you even start diamond painting. I did that at the very beginning. I watched a lot of videos and I'm really glad I did. It made things a lot smoother when I started, and I already knew some tricks before I even picked up a diamond painting pen. So I definitely recommend watching videos. They're very helpful. The next one we've got is a scan code for Diamondz Art Club's VIP Facebook group. I haven't checked it again, I always forget, but I think we're at somewhere around 35,000 members. All of the people in the group have purchased at least one Diamondz Art Club kit. If you join the group, when you go in, you will see lots of pictures of Diamondz Art Club kits. You will see what people are working on, you will see what people have just bought, you will see what people have just finished. People will talk about how they frame them, people do them differently. There's a lot of information on there, about 35,000 people to help you if you're new. And if you're a more experienced diamond painter, you will see a lot of diamond paintings and maybe see something that you haven't noticed before. That happened to me. I saw one, really liked it. I just hadn't seen it before. It wasn't a new kit, and it was called the Pumpkin Herder. So someone had finished it and posted a picture. As soon as I saw it, I thought that is really nice, really like that, and I ordered it. So I got that, and that was purely because I saw it in the group. If I had just been looking at the website and just looking at the latest, because you tend to look at the latest releases all the time, I would have missed it. So very good group to join. Very helpful people. If you have a question, post the question. Lots of people will try and help. So again, if you're new, definitely worth joining. Then we have step-by-step instructions. So again, for people who are new to diamond painting, basic step-by-step instructions to get you started. We've had a look at that, tips and tricks. And then on the back page, the most important one, Diamondz Art Club have their own app. So if you download the app and you buy a diamond painting, your first purchase you will get a 20% discount. So 20% off, which is really good. But that is only for the first purchase. It doesn't mean you get 20% off every time. So if you're looking for another kit, definitely worth downloading the app and getting your 20% off. So that's it. That's the thank you booklet. Now we've got another piece of paper. We'll have a look at this. So we'll open it up. This is the smallest key I have ever seen. So we have the title, Leo, by Viacom, TMNT. Start date, again, this is, you can fill this in. When you start it, put the date in. When you finish it, put the date in. Because people will always ask you how long it took. And if you don't keep a note, you will lose track. So we have a very large thumbnail, very high quality. As you can see, definitely aimed at kids. Now this could be a kit that you've maybe got a younger child and you can keep an eye on them as they work on it, or maybe you could work on it together. If you already diamond paint, you will have a spare pen and spare wax and spare everything, so you can maybe work on it together. The other thing that you could do is, if you actually do this, I think it would be a good one for maybe a children's ward in a hospital, or in a school, like classes for young kids, maybe in the art class, that sort of thing. I think this would be a nice one to put up on the wall and the kids could see it. Nice little happy smiley face. So there's a lot of different places it could go, and it doesn't have to be children who do it. It could be grandparents do it for their grandchildren, parents do it for their children, that sort of thing. So yeah, fun little diamond painting. So we have at the bottom again, diamond shape round, size again 11 inches by 9, so not too big, 28 centimeters by 23 centimeters, and then we have the massive key or legend. So Diamond Art Club create the key, or the legend. Some people call it legend. I've just always called it the key. And it shows you how many colours there are. So the first column says serial number. So it starts at 1 and goes up to 6. So I have 6 colours in this one. Symbol is what you see on the canvas, so you know where to put each colour. And then we have the colour code, which is the DMC code. The DMC code is a standard way of numbering different shades of colours. As I mentioned earlier, 310 is there. 310 is black. So if you have a kit from any company that uses DMC codes and you see 310, it means it's black. Each number is always the same colour. When you're doing a diamond painting, the symbols can change. Like this one here is a brown background with a black anchor, and the DMC code is 351. If you buy another diamond painting kit, even if it's from Diamond Art Club, the chances are, if it has 351 in it, the symbol will not be an anchor. It may be, but more than likely it won't. The most important thing is the number. So 351 is always that shade of brown, 907 is always that shade of green, and 310 is always black. Now we have at the bottom here Z3845. Z is Diamond Art Club's way of marking what they call fairy dust drills. So we have fairy dust drills in this one, and it is all of this blue. All of it is fairy dust. We'll talk about them when I have a look at the actual drills. So that's it. That's the very, very small key of Leo. Happy chappy. So we'll put that to the side and we'll have a look at the drills. So with all the kits from Diamond Art Club, they come with a label on them so you can be sure that you have the correct drills for the correct kit. So this one that we're doing is Leo, and it says Leo, so we know we have the proper drills. The bag should have a glue strip along the side. The hardest part is finding it. There it is. So you just peel this along. Again, this is for people who are totally new to diamond painting, probably haven't even bought a diamond painting yet. So just so you know what to expect when you get a kit. So open that up, put that out of the way, and then we can have a look at the drills. So this is it, this is all of it. So I have a couple of shades, it's not a couple of shades, it's a couple of bags of 209, which is this shade of purple. This is the background in the picture, so that's why we have 2 bags. So that is the background. And then we have the green, which is obviously Leo. And then we have the black. So that is the outline inside of his mouth, his eyes. So that's where all the 310 goes. And then we get to the interesting ones. This is the fairy dust. And so the fairy dust, you know they are fairy dust because they have this Z in front of them. So Z3845 is this shade of blue, and you can see it says mask. So fairy dust drills are a bit different. They have a special coating on them, which is a very, very fine glitter. So rather than just the whole surface reflecting, it's tiny, tiny reflections on each surface. So it gives a different effect. I couldn't remember the word. A different effect. So when you see this, when it's finished, Leo's mask will have all these tiny pieces of glitter sparkling. So it will stand out from the rest, just extra sparkle. All of the drills will shine, but the fairy dust will just have this different effect, which really makes a difference to a diamond painting. I think it'll look really good with this. It'll really make the mask stand out. So that is fairy dust. I actually did a video where I had a closer look at the fairy dust. I think it's difficult to see in the bags. You have to really look at them, so you have to take them out of the bags, put them in the tray and have a look at them, and then you can see this very fine sparkle in them. So I have done a video, a close-up look at fairy dust, and I will put a link in the description. So if you want to have a closer look at fairy dust drills, you can just click on that link and you can watch that video. So now we get to 3865, which is white. So white obviously is his eyes, and then we get 351, which is this red, and the red is his tongue. So that is it. That is all of the colours. The drills are made of resin, and I can see they do have static. The way that you can tell if you have static in your drills is if you tilt the bag and you stick to the bag. You can see these ones hanging up, and you can see them there as well, and there, and there. So we have static in the drills, you can see it in the purple ones as well. Now this is a known thing. The drills are made of resin, and when resin gets put in the bags and transported, it creates static inside the bag. So it's very common with resin drills from different companies to have static in the bag. It is a very idea to get rid of the static before you start the diamond paint, because if you don't, the drills have got a habit of jumping out of the tray, jumping onto your fingers. When you're trying to pour them back into your container, they stick to each other, they stick to the outside of the container. It can be really annoying. So it's a really good idea to get rid of the static before you actually put them in the containers, if you are putting them in containers. I have done a video and I showed exactly how I get rid of static. I did it with a kit that had nearly 200 colours. I had static in all of them, and it removed the static in every bag. So it definitely works, or it definitely worked for me nearly 200 times in the one kit. So if you are having static problems, or you do get static problems, I'll have a link in the description. You can have a look at that and you can see how I get rid of the static. Well, as I said, it is a known thing with resin drills. They can create static inside the bags. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the drills. In fact, Diamond Art Club's drills are the best drills that I've tried so far. And I think I've tried something like 53 different companies. Diamond Art Club's drills are, in my opinion, the best. They are the shiniest. They have the boldest colours. They are really, really nice drills, but sometimes you will get this static. But once you know how to get rid of it, it isn't really an issue, because once you get rid of it, it doesn't come back. So once you get static out of this bag, you don't have to think about it anymore. So that's it. Very small string of diamond painting drills. You can see where every colour goes if you look at the thumbnail. And Diamond Art Club always provide a very large, detailed, high quality thumbnail. Very few companies will do that. Most companies will give you a sheet of A4 paper. The other thing about Diamond Art Club is these are actually labels. They're pre-cut. So if I find a blank one, because they're all pre-cut, you can see these are pre-cut sticky labels. So you can just peel them off, stick them on your container, or even if you're totally new and all you have is these bags, you can just peel the label off and stick it on the bag. And that way you don't have to keep looking at different places. The DMC code is, and the symbol are on the bag, so it makes it easier to find what you need. So that is the drills and the key, or the legend. Final thing, we'll have a look at the actual canvas. So I think I've got enough space on my table for this one. Just want to make sure I do it the right way. So here we have a small thumbnail, again high quality, printed on the canvas. We have the key, it's also printed on the canvas, and then you open it up, and here we have Leo in all his glory. So we have the key on either side, and we also have the labels, the pre-cut labels. So what I want to do now, I like to do this, is have a close-up look at the print, so we can see the symbols and just see how things are put together, check the quality, make sure everything looks good. It won't be a long video in this one because it's a very small diamond painting. But after saying that, I think it's going to look really good. Cartoons work very well with diamond painting because there is not a lot of detail. So when you have these solid chunks of colour, even though it's a small diamond painting, it will work very, very well. If you have lots of colour and detail in a diamond painting this size, you will lose the definition, and sometimes small diamond paintings can look really bad if you go for something that has too much detail. Diamond Art Club know that, so they are making sure that all of these small kits, the Lil Diamondz range, work very, very well. So I did an unboxing of one in the past, and it was Elmer Fudd. And that turned out really nice. I finished that one. So again, another cartoon character, but a really nice one, a little fun diamond painting. They don't have to be huge pieces of complicated artwork, just fun little pictures work very well. So we'll have a look at Leo, a little close up, and see how the print actually looks. So now we're going to have a closer look at the actual print and the symbols, just to see how the picture is built up and to check the quality. So we're looking to make sure that the symbols are nice and clear, easy to read. We don't have any faded print, missing print, double print, anything like that. No defects in the canvas or the glue. We can't see any bubbles or lumps or anything like that. Everything looks absolutely perfect. So now we're beginning to see how the picture is made up with these little round drills that are 2.8 millimeters in diameter. So that is why we can't get really fine detail on small diamond paintings, because the smallest size we can go, in fact the only size we can go with round drills, is 2.8 millimeters. So if anything is very thin, it's going to look very thick. There's nothing we can do about that. Round drills are 2.8 millimeters, square drills are slightly smaller at 2.5 millimeters. But as you can see, everything looks absolutely fine, and you can see that it's not going to take a lot of concentration. We don't have a lot of different colours in a small area. We actually have the opposite with this one. We have very large areas of the same colour, so it makes it easier, not a lot of thinking, so younger kids can sit and try. I mean, you could do it if you were doing it with a younger kid and you were sort of showing them how to do it. You could maybe start off with, for example, the tongue, and just colour in his tongue. So all you have is this small section here in red, so they can sit and use the pen and use the wax and learn how to do that, and you can show them how to use the key, how they know that that is the colour that they should use, and then maybe let them do that, and maybe ask them if they want to do the eyes, for example, or if they want to do the mask with these extra sparkly drills. And just give them little pieces to try. Maybe you could do the larger areas and they can watch you, or maybe you can take turn about doing things. But I think it's a really good idea that Diamond Art Club have got to try and get young people interested in diamond painting. I think it is a really good hobby, a really good way to relax and switch off and just chill out. I think the kids would enjoy these. They could even maybe take them to school and ask if they can hang them up in the classroom, that sort of thing. That might get other kids interested. I think diamond painting is a nice hobby to get away from the internet and all the gadgets and things that the kids have now. Just peace and quiet and sit and diamond paint, maybe listen to some music in the background like I do. But yeah, I think it's a really good idea. It works on a lot of different levels. You've got the young kids who want to try it. You've got the very young kids who you can do them for and hang them up in their bedrooms and that sort of thing. So yeah, or just the young kids can just watch you doing it, and you can just talk to them while you're doing that. So yeah, I think it's a really good idea. The other thing is, it's a break for people who do the very large ones, and maybe you just think, okay, I've just finished this one, it took me 3 months, I don't want something that big this time. You could just pull out one of these small kits and just do that, just as a nice easy one, and give them to your grandkids or friends or whoever. So yeah, nice little diamond painting. So that was Leo from Diamond Art Club's Lil Diamondz range, mainly aimed at kids, but also people who just want a break and just want to do diamond painting, but nothing too intense, not something that's going to take months, something they can do pretty quickly. And I think this is actually a really nice one. 6 colours, that is the least number of colours I have in a diamond painting. They have various cartoon characters in the Little Diamonds, so maybe if you have grandkids or young kids, you could have a browse through and see what they like. As I mentioned, I did an unboxing of Elmer Fudd, and he had 12 colours, so half the colours of Elmer Fudd. Again, it depends. If we're talking about the grandkids trying it or the kids trying it, it depends on the age of the kids. If things get too involved, too complicated, they'll lose interest. So it's just trying to balance it. So as I said, they have a huge range of Lil Diamondz. We've got Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny. They've got the Flintstones, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and a lot more. So as I said, it would be a matter of having a look through and seeing what appeals to you or them. But I think we'll be pushing it to get less than 6 colours. A really good chance for people who are thinking about using a multiplacer and have never used one. So they're looking for a diamond painting with a lot of blocked areas of the same colour. There is a lot of purple in this one, so plenty of practice that you can try out your multiplacers, try different sizes and see how things go. As I said, I'm not a multiplacer person at all. I enjoy taking my time, placing one drill at a time. I will be doing this one with tweezers. I've just totally switched from pens to tweezers, but it does take practice and it does take patience. So yeah, really nice kit. Everything is up to Diamond Art Club standard. It's exactly the same canvas as any other Diamond Art Club kit. Print quality is exactly the same standard as any other Diamond Art Club kit. The drills are exactly the same standard as any other Diamond Art Club kit. I like the fact that they've added the fairy dust on the mask. I think that will just add something extra to it, and a nice little bit of extra bling. Definitely catch attention, not just of the kids, I don't think. But again, I'm thinking if a kid did this, they could maybe take it to school and put it up in the art class or something like that. Maybe get more children interested in diamond painting. I think it's a really good, relaxing hobby. You're not trying to compete with anybody, you're not trying to beat the high score or anything like that. You're just sitting doing the diamond painting and you end up with a nice picture at the end. It just gives you a chance to switch off. Even young kids need to switch off at times, I think. So yeah, nice little kit. So that is it for today. Thanks for watching, and in the meantime, take care, be safe, and wash your hands.